World Tourism Organization. We welcome the ministers, of course. We welcome the World Health Organization and the World Bank, who've been supporting this initiative. Of course, the entrepreneurs presenting the solutions that we're going to witness today, and all the participants watching live through either Zoom or through the YouTube channel of the World Tourism Organization. The World Tourism Organization is looking for top solutions to mitigate the negative impacts of COVID-19 on tourism. Over the past 2 years, we have been promoting innovation and digital transformation. This is the first time that the World Tourism Organization has embarked on this line of work under the leadership of our Secretary General, Mr. Pollikashvili. It's only consistent for us to also embrace innovation when we try to get out really of the consequences and the impact that the pandemic is having on our sector. We received over 1,000 projects from more than 100 countries across the world. Today, we will present 9 of the best solutions selected by the experts from the World Tourism Organization. World Health Organization and the World Bank Group will also be present here today. They support this initiative. And we really hope that we can be quickly in a position to scale up these solutions and implement them in destinations to make destinations safer, more sustainable, and to improve when we travel again tomorrow. This is a disclaimer now, housekeeping rules. I know we have all become sort of experts when it comes to video conferencing. We are on Zoom and on YouTube. Now, all the speakers, please, should be identified by name and country or organization they're representing. You can adjust this by clicking on your name in the participants list and selecting the option to modify. Of course, please mute when you're not speaking. We have to get accustomed to these new rules of behavior on digital events. This will make comprehension easier and of course level the playing field for everybody else. Now, for the interventions, we will have a pitch and a Q&A session after every pitch. To be called, please raise your virtual hand in the participants list, and after the pitch, you will be called on individually to raise your question. Now, the questions need to be very focused on the pitch, the solution that has been presented. We will monitor for time. We will keep each round of Q&A to about 5 minutes, given if technology is on our side, and I trust it is, because we have our friends and partners of Madrid helping us to bring this out to the world. For the statements afterwards, the floor will be open for statements at the end of the event after all the pitches. We have already a list of those wishing to make a statement. We have several member states from all world regions of World Tourism Organization watching and being aware of what we're doing. Again, we wish to thank the Mayor's Office, the Mayor of Madrid. Madrid is our home. Madrid is our base for the World Tourism Organization, and they've generously offered this space and acknowledging, of course, the importance of finding innovative solutions to bring back tourism safely and security for all. Enough said, the rules are clear, housekeeping is set, we know what we're expecting. What we don't know is what our Secretary General is going to tell each and everybody of you. I welcome the Secretary General of the World Tourism Organization, Zula Pollikashvili, to give you the welcome. Thank you very much.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm so glad and so happy to see many friends on the screen from all over the world. We have more than 1,000 participants today, which is very important for us. We are, I want to send my best wishes from Madrid, from the Innovation Center of Madrid, and send the special regards from the Mayor of Madrid, Mr. Jose Luis Almeida, who is one of the part of this project. He is our host, as Marcelo mentioned, and we're very thankful to him, to his excellent team, to organize this maybe you can't see where we are now, but believe me that this is one of the most innovative centers in Spain and maybe in Europe, and we want to send our best regards to you. He was, and the City Hall of Madrid is all good and very strong partner. You remember Fitur, we had excellent meeting with all of you, and we hope that soon in January we will see each other again in Madrid, mayor, and with his excellent team. I don't want to talk about innovation, how important it is for tourists today, when we are so far to each other, tourists can't travel. And I will explain very quickly the story. The day when the pandemic was announced, I was sitting in the WHO, which is another very strong partner and part of how can we tourism, and then how we can find solutions for this very unusual and very hard period for all of us. So immediately we decided, it was, I remember very well, 12th of March, to announce the challenge, which we announced in 2 days. And now I want to thank to my team, my excellent team, who is organizer of this very important event. And we announced and thank all of you to support us, all ministers. I see many ministers, many state secretaries from all over the world, many friends, many very important experts from the industry to send us and to help us to organize this very important event and to collect all best ideas. And as Marcelo mentioned, we had 1,138 projects from all over the world. And today we have 9 finalists. It does not mean that the rest of projects, there are not interesting. All of them are very interesting, and we'll try later on, because imagine and believe me that in 1 month it was very difficult to filter and to see all projects, 1,000 projects. And we will try to use them region by region to see more details. And today we will try to show you 9 best solutions. And then let's work together and let's use them to start traveling tomorrow. We have apart 2-3 projects which will be presented today. One of them is project with Airbus. And I had excellent talk yesterday with Emirates, with our excellent friend, Deputy Minister Al-Muhairi, and we are working with Fly Emirates to help and to export their know-how to traveling as fast as we can. And many thanks to all of you. I wish the session will be interesting, not boring, and then this solution we will use tomorrow to see each other as fast and as soon as we can. Many thanks, and wish you nice and interesting journey.
Thank you. Thank you to the Secretary General. I have to admit it's weird to do this kind of presentation where we're doing is on the camera. We normally do this with a real audience. And if you would look at what's happening here, of course, we have our technical people from UNWTO helping us, a host from Madrid, and a few other colleagues from different departments. Thank you, Secretary General, again, for setting the scene. Beyond COVID-19, we would like now to give the virtual floor to one of our strong supporters. We launched this, as the Secretary General explained, after having visited the headquarters of the World Health Organization, where we could secure the support of the WHO for this competition. We have with us today from the WHO, Dr. Gaude Silberschmidt, Director of Health and Multilateral Partnerships with the UNWTO. I give the virtual floor to the remarks of the WHO. Thank you very much. Bear with us. We're going to be soon joined by the WHO.
Apologies, the system has put me on mute. Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you to Secretary General, Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. The tourism sector is one of the most affected economic sector by COVID-19 pandemic, affecting the livelihood of many and at the same time making them more vulnerable. WHO is committed to working together with the UN WTO in guiding the travel and tourism actors' response to COVID-19, so that when it resumes its activities, it can be done in a safe and coordinated manner. WHO is proud to be supporting the UN WTO Healing Solutions for Tourism Challenge and to work with UN WTO through its Global Crisis Committee to identify solutions for tourism businesses. Many countries have now started lifting restrictions and open up for business again. However, the world will not and cannot go back to the way things were done before. There must be a new normal, a world that is healthier, safer, and better prepared. Easing restriction is not the end of the epidemic in any country and cannot be done fast at the risk of a new epidemic wave. The same public health measure WHO has been advocating since the beginning of the pandemic must remain the backbone of the response in all countries to control the spread of the virus. WHO has recently released guidance on adjusting public health and social measures in the context of COVID-19, which is advising that when these measures are lifted, they should be lifted in a controlled, slow, and stepwise manner to avoid increase of COVID-19 transmission. In relation to opening up for travel, the WHO Emergency Committee also made recommendations related to the implementation of travel measures with consideration of their public health benefits, such as entry and exit screenings, education of travelers, etc. This is a difficult issue because it's a question of safe travel, but it's also a very important aspect for the activities such as tourism in many countries, which rely very much on air and other travel. WHO is currently working on providing further guidance on different travel measures. However, during this time, we have also seen people coming together to show solidarity, people wanting to contribute to finding solutions to ease the impact of the pandemic. This is exactly where the UN WTO Innovation Challenge is aiming to do. I'm confident that through the challenge, UN WTO will be able to identify new tools that will make implementing public health measures easier, support tourism, and help to make our return to the new normal safer and smooth. WHO stands ready to continue working closely with UN WTO and all the communities and countries affected by the current health emergency to build for a better and more resilient future with opportunities for tourism and for traveling tomorrow become a reality and not just a dream. So we stand ready and we look forward to that collaboration. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Silberschmidt, for confirming our joint collaboration. As you know, one of the mottos of all United Nations agencies and programs is to speak as one. And this is a situation when we are put to the test. And we thank again for the support, the partnership, and the guidance of WHO, which is crucial when we come back, because we will travel tomorrow. The World Bank is also a strong supporter of our cause for tourism for development, and they've also supported this challenge. It's my pleasure to pass the virtual floor to Hannah Messerli. She's the senior specialist, for trade, investment, and competitiveness with the World Bank Group. Thank you very much.
Thank you. A pleasure to be here, and I would like to just begin by thanking the Secretary General for his inspiring opening comments and the comments from my colleague from WHO. It is an honor to represent the World Bank Group as a partner of this exciting program, which highlights real solutions that can make a difference in the tourism sector globally. At this time, as we move forward towards recovery, we all need to work together to define challenges and focus to identify real solutions. The UNWTO is leading this effort through this competition, which is exciting and creative. It has enabled the showcasing of solutions which can be adopted and shared across countries. While innovation and technology will not solve all of our current challenges, the solutions and ideas presented through this competition give us new ways to approach these challenges and give us greater hope as we look to build the sector globally, traveling tomorrow again. We begin with building traveler confidence while supporting firms in this path, and we must all travel together. Moving through the crisis, we will take consistent collaboration across the public and private sectors, and we look forward to embracing innovation and creative change. The World Bank values the opportunity to partner with the UNWTO on this program and many other initiatives to support the sector in building back better with strong firms, increased productivity, and strengthened governments that enable regional and global travel. Now, let's get on to the exciting part of this program. Thank you very much. And again, on behalf of the World Bank Group, it is an honor to support this effort. Thank you.
All the elements and all the pieces coming together and working together. And as both of our speakers from the WHO and the World Bank have so clearly stressed, we can only come out of this if we collaborate, if we work together. It's better to be together than to fly solo. Now, why innovation? Why is innovation the new normal? That's a question I want our dear Natalia Bayona to answer. She's the UNWTO Senior Expert on Innovation, Digital Transformation, and Investments. Natalia.
Thank you, Marcelo. It's my pleasure to be here today. And thank you to all the team that made this possible, because of course, innovation not only is the new way of thinking in the past and before COVID-19, it was our trend. Now it's a reality, it's a must. So I'm really glad because we are doing the impossible possible. First of all, the Secretary General always challenge ourselves. And he told me, Natalia, I don't want a normal event today. I don't want the typically seminar, webinar online. So because we are joining forces with everyone during these challenging times, we have today Ayuntamiento de Madrid helping us, and we are here in a very amazing place. This is La Nave, that is one of the places in Madrid, and is the first innovation hub that is open only for the UNWTO. So we are leading by example, and we are telling the world that innovation is in our core business, in our heart, and that we are doing everything to promote in an innovative way tourism. So why innovation is the new normal? Why we have to talk about innovation every single day? Today, during these challenging times, the world is 100% digital. So I'm pleased to be here today with all of you, but unfortunately, we are not together with all the human touch, but we are together via digital platforms. So of course, because the world now is 100% digitally, our challenges before COVID-19 in the tourism sector are the same. The good thing or the challenging thing is that those challenges have been accelerated. So let's talk about the 5 challenges that are related to innovation and why this matters and why these solutions and to empower youth and to empower new ways of thinking matters. First of all, innovation, of course, as you know, the UNWTO has been developing a lot of startup competitions. We are working with the academia, with governments, with institutions. The thing is that today is a must. As you know, the private sector is working to recover the economy as quick as possible, but they need the startups, they need innovators, they need top solutions to help how to repair the aircrafts, how to develop new hospitality ways in order to homologue all the protocols that are new on the society. We need to act fast, and startups and entrepreneurs are here to help those private companies to make leaner the processes and to think different. Second of all, jobs, added value jobs. As you know, added value jobs is crucial, and today we are facing a challenge where we are risking a lot of jobs. The good thing is that these 2 challenging months, New profiles in the tourism sector has been created. For example, have you imagined a board of directors in Zoom or in Microsoft Teams without a cybersecurity platform? Do you remember when we spoke inside the UNWTO that having data scientists to analyze the data, digital marketing profiles, big data profiles, artificial intelligence profiles, in the beginning of the year, it was a trend. It was a nice to have. Today is a must have. We need to add value jobs, and we are leading in this digital world. But of course, using these new technologies is helping us to open to new profiles that in the tourism sector we didn't have. Third of all, of course, digital skills. How many of you are improving your team to go online, the Tourism Online Academy? How many of you are working and using the UNWTO library that is free during these moments for you? How many of you are applying to more than 150 top universities that are giving for free courses? It doesn't matter if it's for bakery, for hospitality, etc. Digital skills are a must today. So that's why we decided to create the Tourism Online Academy. Yesterday and in the past, it was a challenge. Today, it's an accelerated challenge. The fourth challenge that is really related to innovation is sustainability, and you know pretty well. This is our opportunity. Remember, after COVID-19, our discussions regarding over-tourism, regarding the type of tourism that we wanted. This is our opportunity, innovating the way we are promoting our destinations, innovating the way and the type of public that we need to encourage the countries and the destinations. We need a more efficient tourism, more rural tourism, new experiences, helping and developing social impact projects or social impact products where tourists can come and experience with local communities to help artisans, to help the most vulnerable today. So that's innovation. Innovation is not only working with technology. Innovation is a state of mind, is changing processes, being efficient, but of course, being profitable. So this is our opportunity to lead by example, to help the tourism sector, the business model that we were using on tourism, a more sustainable, a more inclusive, a more democratic tourism, full of new technologies, but of course, full of that human touch that we need to recover again with these solutions. So I'm really happy to be here today. I have to thank you, all of you. And of course, this is our time and our mandate is to recover tourism with responsibility, sustainability, and of course, as soon as possible in an efficient way. So count on us. We are working to have a strong booklet by regions, and we are thinking with all the UNWTO team, with the lead of the Secretary General, to do this type of events, but by regions with the top innovators from the regions in order to present you top solutions from the regions and to be closer to those digital skills that we all need. Thank you.
Greetings to esteemed members of the UNWTO, WHO, World Bank, and ministers. CleanScan and Chameleon have partnered together to present this Healing People Tourism Challenge. The problem we are trying to resolve is the preventable spread of infection caused by improper or ineffective hand hygiene. And once we help solve it, we want to make sure people are aware of the new standards so they can travel with reassurance. The tourism industry encompasses many different roles. Most of these involve hand hygiene for safety of guests and the workers themselves. The World Health Organization recognizes the importance of improving hand hygiene. If people don't sanitize properly, germs remain to spread and can impact both health and business. Enter the Semmelweis Hand-In Scan, an award-winning healthcare solution we're now bringing to tourism. It helps you standardize, automate, and save on hand hygiene training. Let's see how it works.
Staff scan their access badge to start the training program and ensure that all data is logged to an individual and uploaded to the cloud-based software system. They simply clean their hands using the training ABHR formula. Then they insert their hands one at a time so the Semavise system can analyze the coverage. Results are immediately displayed on the screen, showing them how effective their technique is. Green is good, red is bad. This visual feedback and monitoring educates the user and ensures that their technique improves.
And one last thing, the new tourism user-friendly mascot makes it fun. Reports for compliance track individuals, teams, and organizations. If you get a high enough Semmelweis score, you get to use the logo. Tourists will be reassured by this program if they know about it. Chameleon Digital Media helps with unique, location-based marketing. Using over 14 trillion data points collected ethically and anonymously, you can target messaging to mobile devices which have actually visited your location in the past 5 years. Perfect for those who want to focus on frequent travelers or those who have visited other destinations, but not yours yet. By sending the welcome back, you're in good hands messaging, you not only stimulate interest and confidence in your destination, but you receive analytics showing interest in actual visits by those who saw your messages. To implement the Semmelweis system, you sign up for a monthly subscription with deposit. This covers your hardware, software, and standard reports. For Chameleon Marketing, we help you clarify your market reach, then your fees are volume-based across the time frame you choose. The economic spin-off of outbreak can be devastating, especially to vulnerable destinations so reliant on tourism. We are ready to implement these programs and really look forward to exploring them with you. Here are the two teams. First, the CleanScan team, operating globally. Then the Chameleon team, part of Adapt Media, based in Canada, but servicing global clients. We all have been affected by COVID-19, a tiny virus that can be mitigated by effective hand hygiene. Today we bring you tools to prevent other outbreaks, to expedite economic recovery to your areas, to enhance the visitor experience so they can plan more travel, and to reassure your visitors that they are welcome back and in good hands.
Just like that, everything stopped. Life as we knew it was no more. In response to the novel coronavirus, humanity joined together and shut down. Within that singular global action lies the essence of the human spirit. We adapt and we move forward together. And in this new normal, we will find new ways to continue connecting to communities around the world safely and securely, secure in the knowledge that you and your loved ones will be safe no matter where you go. Outpost is a global digital healthcare provider. Our Healthy Destinations platform is an innovative approach to provide high-quality healthcare to destination communities and visitors. It assures citizens and travelers alike that they will be treated quickly in a safe and effective manner. Beyond the COVID-19 pandemic, travelers will need to trust that the destinations they visit have adequate healthcare, and host communities need to feel safe from the influx of visitors. Our solution to this is the Outpost Healthy Destinations Certification Program. This program issues certificates based on venue healthcare access and standards, with support from the Outpost Provider Network. Outpost provides virtual access network from mobile phones or internet-connected devices. Our secure platform is anchored by encrypted medical records and other tools that help travelers manage their health. How does this work? Our software platform interfaces with medical devices, including our integrated proprietary Nova Health Box. Nova is capable of assessing vital signs and a variety of lab tests. These tests can easily be administered by staff with minimal training, with results uploaded into the platform and immediately available for review by providers to make treatment decisions. The benefits are obvious. Travelers, the tourism industry, major stakeholders, and destination communities all benefit significantly. We partner with local communities and existing provider networks and support the improvement of the health and well-being of the host community. Our marketing approach is based on partnerships with growing our in-country networks, utilizing simple pricing models and multi-channel distribution. Our capacity to scale is elastic based on market demand. We've received funding from the Canadian government and have shown immediate returns on this capital support. We're open to partnerships with stakeholders that support in-country investments in health and tourism. Our innovative care delivery and business models are scaling globally and already have significant social impact. We are proud to support 6 of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So join us as we help restart our planet. And let's remember that travelers may come and go, but communities stay and grow. Today, stay home. Tomorrow, go confidently.
The COVID-19 pandemic has changed the world. Long and crowded security lines are no longer acceptable. Social distancing is now required at many places, such as airports and train stations. Artificial intelligence is the answer. See-True autonomous AI software connects seamlessly to existing X-ray and CT machines and identifies prohibited items, ensuring that the right bags are opened. This results in shortened security lines, allows better social distancing, and reduces contact between people, security officers, and luggage to minimize the risk of exposure. With the financial crisis of the travel industry, everyone needs to operate more efficiently. See-True's solution improves the passenger experience, gets people faster through security lines into the commercial areas, drives security costs down while improving safety and security. Founded in 2018, operates from Tel Aviv and New York, with a team of professionals in artificial intelligence, computer vision, and security screening. See-True offers an annual software license subscription and is operationally deployed, generating revenues.
At See-True, we help the travel industry keep people safe while they go through security lines in airports, train stations, and other venues, and improving operational efficiency using artificial intelligence. We're helping the travel industry grow and ensuring we can all travel safely.
Smart occupancy from checkpoint systems. Smart occupancy is a solution to help control the number of people in any building or business in real time and helps maintain the new requirements on social distancing by using highly accurate counting technology and by communicating with clear and simple customer messages. As the world recovers after the post-COVID-19 period, we all need to feel safe and secure as we can in order to return to a more normal daily life. A sense of security and safety is a basic requirement, and businesses all over the world in all sectors, from tourism and travel, retail and commercial, all need to show consumers that safety is uppermost in their business practices. Implementing social distancing and knowing the safe numbers of people within any building, be it shops, restaurants, bars, or banks, is key to projecting that feeling of safety. Smart occupancy from Checkpoint is the key solution to ensuring that these new social distancing and occupancy measures are being implemented, maintained, and communicated to consumers in a friendly but highly accurate way. The smart occupancy solution uses highly accurate people counting technology that records the entry and movement of people within a building with an accuracy of 98%, but with complete privacy for the individual. Personal data is required or recorded. High levels of accuracy are the secret to being able to maintain a real-time view of the numbers of people inside an area throughout long opening hours. The thresholds on the number of people allowed in an area can be altered dynamically within the solution. Simple but highly effective graphics are used to communicate with customers, shown on large screens located at the entry points. Universally recognized traffic signal colors of red, amber, and green are used, and the solution signals when safe spaces are available by using the green image. Amber is used when the occupancy threshold is being approached, and red means please do not enter. A countdown gives the number of people in the building in real time and the number of currently available spaces. These universally recognized visual traffic symbols also ensure the system is largely language independent. Smart occupancy is also connected to a secure cloud database where statistics are collected to help better manage the system and its operation, and to provide remote support and interaction with the individual people counting sensors, no matter where in the world they are installed. To date, over 1,000 sites are already operational with smart occupancy since the COVID-19 crisis, and this number is growing daily. As part of the CCL Industries Group, Checkpoint installs over 30,000 systems every year and is proud to serve a huge number of leading retailers and other businesses, backed by a strong foundation of truly committed employees. Smart occupancy is a Checkpoint solution that will help the world reconnect and get back to business safely and securely. Thank you.
So far, 9.5 million people lost their job in the travel industry, and there are more than $900 billion financial losses. We have to return travel back as soon as possible. Here are 3 things the hospitality industry must do. Build a new trust of the guest, make a strict and well-communicated cleaning policy, and keeping a social distancing between guests and hotel staff. With 2 from these 3 points, our MyStay can help. Automatically, online, for free, and immediately. MyStay is the global platform that connects a travel accommodation with their guests right after the reservation and makes reception processes contactless. We let hotels cover the whole guest journey online. We have the phones, tablets, and PCs of their guests without a need of downloading any app. By automated messaging, hotels can before, during, and after stay easily communicate any related information. Before arrival, guests can do the digital check-in in easy 3 steps. Hotel receives the signed online PDF form, and guess what? 3 minutes saved per person at the reception. Instead of asking the questions, it's easy to find it online. And even with a smaller amount of guests, hotels can still maximize their revenue from each of them. Guests can choose and order online any hotel service. And instead of the paper bills and invoices, hotels can automatically manage checkout virtually and send an invoice at the end of the stay by email according to the guest preferences. MyStay is a cloud-based software used by more than 1 million guests. The system is available in many languages and can work with any hotel software available at the market. Our team members have years of experiences in hospitality, telco, and IT development. We have offices in Czech Republic, Holland, and United States. There are more than 10 million of travel accommodations worldwide. But just less than 1% of them are ready for a post-COVID guests. We can easily change this now. So any travel accommodation, no matter of size, type, or location, without any effort, in less than 30 minutes, can become contactless with the MyStay, free of charge. We have a contactless software ready for help. but we need your help to spread it worldwide as soon as possible. So let's restart the hospitality industry together. I'm Pavlina, and we are MyStay, a contactless reception for post-COVID times. Thank you.
Healing for tourism prosperity, VAM solution. We need to restart the tourism industry by reinforcing the image of safe travel. We would like to do this by installing disinfection gates in multiple tourism-related establishments, such as airports, stations, museums, hotels, and many others. This will allow people to feel secure by disinfecting the clothes of travelers and their belongings. Our solution is fully automatic, easy to use, freestanding, safe, and independent. In the gate, the user is sprayed with specially selected reagents which will eliminate the contamination threat. Moreover, we use dedicated nozzles, everything at low pressure, powered by secure 12 volts, and whole process is guided by visual cues. Each of our disinfection gates can process over 1,000 people per day. To increase the demand for tourism, we need to change the mindset of the society. We need to rebuild the confidence that we can travel safely again. Soon, this will increase the prosperity of the whole tourism sector. Our business model is currently based on the production and direct sales of machines. However, we already outsource the production and sales to shift focus on research and development. We plan to design a wide range of modular and automated products for many branches of the economy. We started our marketing strategy in the medical market. We have already installed the first batch of machines in the Polish infectious hospitals. However, this is only the beginning, because soon our devices will be used in many public places. Right now, we have more than 200 orders. Typical clients for this type of solutions are facilities related to tourism and healthcare. There is also a very high demand among production companies and office services in the country and abroad. Thanks to our subcontractor, we are able to deliver large quantities of machines in short time in Europe and in near future in United States. Our team draws on extensive industry experience and networks to create the most powerful outcomes for our clients. We are a unique mix of software developers, Silesian University of Technology scientists, and automation engineers who understand how to apply science to resolve real-world business issues. Connection with the university confirms that we are technologically advanced with our solution. We are a new company sensitive to ecology. Today, we decided to face new challenges and fight the coronavirus. That's why we created our new product, the disinfection gate. We know that together we can bring the normality back. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jessica Patel, and I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for Airside. Airside is the leading pioneer in digital identity and privacy management. Our vision is privacy for everyone everywhere in an information sharing world, and our mission is to empower our customers with the most secure and convenient solution for managing and sharing information without compromising integrity. Specifically, we empower consumers with the Airside app, which allows them to grant consent to share information with full transparency on what, with whom, why, and for how long their information is being shared. They can download the app for free. Relying parties use our proprietary Airside X APIs to verify and access information on a consent basis without any storage liability. Additionally, they're able to reduce the burden of complying with privacy regulations. They pay for access on a transaction fee basis. The Airside X API is an interoperable encrypted ID account service. It serves as a single enrollment and allows travelers to enroll their information just once for any part of any trip now or in the future. It's also consent-driven and privacy by design. We've employed these solutions to support 3 key travel recovery initiatives. The first is the Employee and Traveler Diagnostics Profile. The second is the Touchless Seamless Journey. And finally, the Public Health Information Sharing Program. For the Diagnostics Program, we are partnering with diagnostics labs to be able to add source-confirmed COVID and antibody test results to a mobile digital identity. In this case, Jane would download the app, confirm who she is to a lab, who would then be able to append a confirmed test result to her mobile profile. She can then consent to share that information with any relying party she chooses, and a record of that consent is logged in her activity log. So she's able to consent to share her results with her employer to return to work, for example, at an airport, consent to share her results with an airline, for example, to fly, or use the app outside of travel altogether. She can also use her app for touchless, seamless travel. She can consent to sharing a confirmed biometric at any touch point throughout the airport or at any other part of her journey. And finally, there's a feature in the app that allows for passengers to share their information on a consent basis with local public health officials. The individual would select themselves in the app, input their travel information and any relevant contact information, answer required public health questions, and consent to share. They would simply show a receipt to an agent to cross the border, and public health officials are able to keep them informed in case of exposure. Airside is set to scale. We currently have 8.7 million members for whom we've been able to provide 12 million convenient experiences and save 2 million hours. In addition, our platform is set to process 100,000 transactions per second. We're also aligned with 4 sustainable development goals. Our executive team has extensive experience in government, travel, technology, and privacy, so we're able to support a global rollout. We're a venture-backed scale-up who's currently in the process of raising our B round. Thank you very much for your time.
Morning everybody, my name is Jeremy Jauncey. I'm the founder and CEO of Beautiful Destinations. The principal question that we asked ourselves was, how exactly do we preserve the health of our industry at a time when destinations must encourage travelers not to visit? Specifically, how could we create a product that would empower ministers of tourism and tourism boards to drive tourism back to their countries at this critical time? The outcome that we came to was the creation of the Beautiful Destinations 30-day recovery plan, a global scalable product with 3 key features. The first is teaching the teams within tourism boards and the wider travel industry how to use digital and social first content. The tools and the technology are there, but there has been a missing link between the leaders within travel empowering themselves and using these tools. We would like to teach them. The second is to help them to create premium and positive storytelling. Beautiful Destinations has built its business around a core expertise of creating content that inspires people to travel. In this product, we would like to give that to the ministers of tourism, tourism boards, and leaders within the travel industry so they can do it for themselves. And third, and most importantly, access to our community of 25 million travelers. Beautiful Destinations has built the largest tourism community in the world on social media, and we would like to provide access to that for all of our different partners. The key insight is understanding that if we can increase consideration by as little as 1% amongst consumer base, we can drive meaningful uplifts in sales for our partners. 0.5 to 1.5% increase in bookings will have a tangible, meaningful impact on the economies of the countries that we work with and the businesses of the partners who use this product. Very simply, the 30-day recovery plan adds value in 3 ways. Number 1, understanding future travelers. Beautiful Destinations is a research business. The backbone of our product is a proprietary tool that communicates directly with 25 million tourists on social media, asking them what they think about travel, asking them when they return to travel. This product will enable leaders in tourism to talk directly to this community of individuals through social media. Second, changing the way that storytelling is told to be entirely relevant for today's community. We are working with multiple different tourism boards around the world, helping them to use premium digital and social first content to communicate to people on the platforms that they are spending their time. And third, reinvent the communications marketing playbook. We specifically help our partners to focus on mobile, digital, and social. We are generating hundreds of millions of impressions every single month on the tourism and travel content we create. We have seen throughout coronavirus a dramatic increase in the use of streaming services and social media, and we would like to bring our partners into our community. Now, this allows us to leverage this enormous community of people across all of the meaningful platforms on social media, and ultimately then use that to also raise the profile of the significant partners that we work with. This is Minister Ivan, the Tourism Minister of Panama. We do the same with Minister Bartlett of Jamaica, our former Tourism Minister, Dr. Rania of Egypt. We have the ability in this product to help our leaders raise their profile through travel and using social media too.
Healing for Destinations, COVID-19 Digital Preventive System by Bonus Limited.
Download the app. Get your app's QR code scanned when you see a coronavirus prevention terminal at any public place. If it alerts you of a possible contact of an infected person, don't go in. How does it work? Coronavirus spreads fast in the community because an infected person has no obvious symptoms during the incubation period of 14 days. If a person is reported infected, the coronavirus prevention system will trace back to all people he or she met in the past 14 days using the same terminals. Help others and help yourself. We can make the public place a safe place to go and slow the coronavirus spread.
The system consists of a cloud server and dedicated terminals. Very easy to manage. The popular contact tracing app has a problem with a low participation rate due to privacy issue, and low-income people don't have smartphones. Our system can support anonymous transit smart cards which solve the smartphone app's problem. We have come up with a mathematical formula of the COVID-19 spread. A participation rate of 10% can reduce the spread by 40%, and a participation rate of 30% can reduce the spread by 80%. Smaller gathering size can reduce the spread significantly. Infection rate is related to the nature of the gathering. Private sector to buy terminal to protect their business. Our offline technology can handle any population and any traffic at peak hour. More than 90 media coverage in the United States. We have been working with many countries. Palawan, of Philippines will be the first to launch. Our system is funded by the Hong Kong government, and the system software will be zero cost to any governments. We are doing a trial run with transit smart cards in Hong Kong.
使唔使開啲聲啊？唔使，講嘢嚟㗎。快啲！好得，嚟啦。